Well, good morning, John. Uh, Wanted to show you what I made in City Skylines today. So, we are in Westwood. I'll zoom out to show you the whole map. Um, this is my current city that I'm working on. And before I show you what I made today, I want to pick off three key developments that I have my eye on. So the first is this section down here. I think I have a name for it. Nope, I haven't named it yet, but it's this place down here with the elevated highway. I think I like it. I think I like that elevated highway quite a bit. A lot of these buildings are based on a mod that I have. Well, I'll show you. So if we make a district right here, okay, Amity Hills. Well, I don't know what Amity means, and it's definitely on the plane, so we're gonna call it John Plane, which is cool because you also like airplanes. Okay, so John Plane, we're going to create the style to be 1900s low-rise buildings. I think a lot of these are from that 1900s low-rise pack, but I'll show you where some others are. So, where is it? Downtown. A lot of these are 1900s low rises, and I like that because it kind of reminds me of downtown Kalamazoo, downtown Grand Rapids. I don't know if it impacts how many people can live or work in those different businesses. Who knows? Anyway, that's John Plain. Like it. So I've been keeping my eye on the traffic around here, and holy cow, it is fine. It is nothing. I have so many high density urbans and then high density, where are they at? Shopping. And yet, look at this. Traffic is barely even noticeable. It's so good up here. Not sure why that is. Maybe because so many people are pedestrians, or yeah, not really sure why that is, but I love it. My philosophy for designing areas is to have a 4-lane thoroughfare with as few intersections as possible. And then I have 2-lane internal networks, and I try to keep those down to as many 3-way junctions as possible. That seems to help quite a bit. When things start to stack up, I can do things using Traffic Manager, like looking at where the turn arrows are. So this has a go straight and a turn. I could change that to a go straight or a turn, but I'm not going to do that right now because traffic really isn't that bad. Looking at speed limits, looking at who gets to turn where, etc. So item number 2 is pollution. I got a flag earlier that my citizens were sick like crazy, and so my first guess was, are they suffering from pollution? And the answer was, heck yeah, because this map, there's no strong current that pulls all the water in any specific direction. So my sewage is just kind of floating around in the cities. I have garbage collectors, which are helping. I have eco water outlets, and I have water treatment plants, but what I'm really excited for is this eco water treatment plant, which I need 5,000 more people, and then I got it. And my city's growing, so it's coming soon. And once I have that, I plan on doing a massive Clean the Rivers campaign, get all the citizens engaged, get all this crap out of the rivers, and then once I can do that, my health will be a lot better. I also keep an eye on the pollution around the industrial zones, and I really don't like that. Industrial pollution makes people pretty sick. It's pretty concentrated around my recycling centers and landfills right now. So what I do is I create more incinerators, empty the landfills, and then delete the landfills, and slowly the pollution disappears. Man, look at that traffic. I'll have to take a look at that later. Okay, so that's thing number 1. Thing number 2. Thing number 3 is Summit Square, which is not a square and it's not on the summit. So I'm going to call it Liar Park. So I built this area for 2 reasons. 1 is I wanted to use the Mall of Moderation, and 2 is I wanted to make this Divergent Diamond interchange busier because I was curious about what it would look like. So Mall of Moderation pulls in a lot of visitors, and then I also have the Posh Mall up here, which pulls in a lot of visitors. And so the network grid I made for this, let's see if I can show you, is so we have 4 lanes coming around the outside here, 4 lanes coming up the middle, okay, and then a 2-lane roundabout, and then a kind of a network spiderweb coming out from that. And I was like, oh, these malls, they're gonna get a lot of traffic. I should add some extra pathing so not everybody is going through this single intersection right here, because that would really be difficult. So I also created these outer connections. And look, traffic is great. This is all high density residences. There's some high density shopping. It's going really great. This is incredible. I wonder what the land value is here. Yeah, wow. Okay, we've got some really expensive low density residential in the middle, some expensive high density outside. It's not quite as posh as other places yet, but it's getting there. It's pretty new. And so let's take a look at this Divergent Diamond interchange. And we're going on 3x speed. Take a look at traffic right here. And traffic is flowing really smoothly here. So I think it's a lot of fun. I'm glad I was able to install it. I'm really impressed with how, even though to get across it you have to travel through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 intersections, there's still no backup. Oh, it's so cool. I had to go through here and make sure that the lane arrows were all correctly, because a lot of times they wanted to push people to do a U-turn right here, and that's really not what the Divergent Diamond is for. If they want to turn around, they can go up to that or over to that, so it's looking pretty good. But you'll notice that my traffic is at 79. It's dropped since I started recording this, and a big part of that is because I put a farm zone down. So I'll show you the farm. This is McDonald Farm. It has, let me see, natural resources. Okay, so I had some arable farmland over here. To make a resource-specific industrial zone, you need spaces that are with the natural resource, and that's where they kind of harvest the resource, and then you need space that's not with the natural resource, and that's where they they process it. So they make bread, cereal, juice, ready sliced fruit, etc. What is that icon? I don't know what that means. Not enough raw material. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, so they're making that and processing that. And then I also, and the reason I put it up in this corner is because, as you can see, in my entire city, that's like the only farmland in the whole city, so I put it up there. I am hoping that it doesn't get too polluted. And oh, what is, oh, I put the incineration plant down there. Okay. So, so here's why traffic is so bad. It's because to take away the McDonald's farm produce and goods, I installed the cargo train terminal. And I have this buffer right here, which is supposed to collect, but it looks like it's not quite collecting enough. I might need to expand it to give it more room over here, maybe even put it on some bridges over the train tracks. But yeah, traffic is backing up pretty far from that. Not only is it a bunch of folks coming in with farm goods, but also folks coming in from the rest of the city. Forestry, tractors, yeah, everybody's trying to come in here and bring their goods to the cargo terminal. But other than that, I think it's pretty good. I've got the one 4-lane road going down here, then I have 2-lane roads around the outside and 2 lanes up here with a bunch of T intersections. So there's a T intersection, and traffic's going pretty good right here. So one final thing is I want to show you again this interchange I made. I really like these. So traffic coming out, there's no place where people have to wait for other people. So coming out, you either turn right or you go straight. If you go straight, then you go straight, and then merge again. Coming in, if you're coming this way, then you can exit, loop around, and enter. Instead of it coming up like this and connecting right there, then the people coming on and the people going out would have to wait for each other. But this way, it flows smoothly. Another thing I did is I set the lane arrows so that nobody has to merge. Everybody just has a straight shot where they come in and they come in. And then they can change lanes and stuff as they come up. It's getting jammed up before the traffic circle, which is what happens. I wonder if I need a bigger traffic circle. That might help. But there's just so much traffic, right? It would be, you know, I'm nervous about this much traffic even coming into my city because it's just a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. So I have here, I expanded this. It comes in at 3 lanes. I expanded it to 4 lanes, and then 2 lanes go straight, 2 lanes go left. These 2 lanes going left go up to John Plain. The 2 lanes going right go down to my city there. And then the vice versa is true also. Traffic coming in, 2 lane, connects to a 4 lane, and then it merges back down to a 3 lane somewhere, right here. So that's my current project. Let me know if you have any questions. Give me a like and a subscribe. I've noticed that most of my viewers are not subscribers. So yeah, do that because I am living right now off my YouTube ad subscriptions. This video is brought to you by Dollar Shave Club. I don't even know if Dollar Shave Club still exists. So yeah, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. This really should not be here. What are you? You should not be there. Recycling center? Give me a break. Okay, recycling center. You go down here with my other stinky trash. Boom. Here we go. Okay. Have a good day. Bye.